Today, we are going to make some grass. No, I'm not in Colorado, so it's not going to be that kind of grass. It's our techniques that are so simple and sensible, your mothers would practically build themselves.
Well, folks, it's Mad Dog Merv. Welcome to the Kit Hoarder Stash. Today, yeah, I got a little frog in my throat. Again, that guy, he just likes coming back. But I got an oldie but a goodie. Partially shrink wrapped still. The old Fokker DR1 from Revell. Now, this is in 1/28th scale, which really intrigues me, and I'll get into that here in a moment. But many of you guys, well, you older guys, built this when you were a kid. I have a specific reason for getting this. And I am going to ruin the original, and that's original cellophane there, folks. That's not the new plastic we get. That's nice and ooh. Yep, that's good old cellophane. So let's take a look and see what we've got here. So molded in red, it kind of gives you some idea of what it looks like. Talks a little bit about the Red Baron there, and get this good side view right here. Copyright 1981. So, and I know this kit came out many moons ago. I haven't researched it out to see, but probably from the 60s, I want to say, maybe even the 50s. But 1/28th scale, yeah, that box scale. it fit the box. So let's take a look at it, and then we'll discuss it a little bit. Yeah, that good old thick plastic. Wow. Not a lot of flash. Why? Because, well, this is an old kit. This is before they repopped it 1,000 times. But nice detail on the interior there. Let's see. Oh, we got the old plastic that's held together there. So you got these two trees you got to pull apart. And here we've got the engine, and the cowling, and some of the struts, the seat, and part of the landing gear area. Oh, looks like we got a couple of figures, not figures, because here's the bases for them. The machine guns, that's neat. The wheels. Oh, yes, we have all sorts of figures and all. Wow. Yeah, we got another one of these sprues here. Well, that's interesting. I guess I'm just going to have to try and cut that. Wow. Just so we can get it off and take a look at the parts. Good lordy. So here's the upper and lower wing half. Looks like we've got a plane handler here. Your prop. Pedals and a few other controls. Very simple kit, because, well, these were simple aircraft. And here's your wings, which straight as an arrow after all these years. Yep, no warpage there. And the bottom. The other half of the fuselage. Well, looks like we got old Manfred himself. Got another plane handler here. So yeah, three figures. And old Manfred here smoking a cig. How about that? Your top wing, again, straight as an arrow. One-piece tailplane. That's nice. Let's look at the instructions and decals. Okay. Good old Good old instructions, 1981 Revell. You put the engines halves together. Oh, I got to put some thread in here for, it looks like some of the controls. That's neat. Gives you the length of them. Look at how yellowed this page is compared to this one that's been tucked away inside the... Amazing, just amazing, these old kits. Put the machine guns on, getting your strings here, because you're going to string this thing. It's an old string bag, you know. Putting this stuff on. And then the decals. And then, of course, putting all the strings where they belong. Putting together your figures. Pretty simple and straightforward. Here's your decals. 4223 Glencoe Avenue, Venice, California. How about that? I definitely would put some like a carrier film on this, spray it on, so that these may be fine after all these years, because these old Revell decals were quite good, and I don't see anything that would indicate that they're full of cracks. So, but probably best to use a carrier film over it anyway. Pretty straightforward, just an easy little old build. Nothing too crazy. The nice thing about this scale, though, is it's really close to 1/25th. Remember that Tom Daniels, I think it was Tom Daniels, did that Red Baron several years ago in 25th scale. And then there was a mini version that I built for MRS Hobbies that was a lot smaller. But my point being is this will go good with 1/25th scale stuff. You can think of lots of diorama stuff and other fun stuff, and definitely gonna print me up a good figure of Manfred for this. Maybe even do a bust, don't know. But anyway, there you go, an oldie but a goodie. So thanks for joining us today, folks, and well, model on.